Welcome to Stormwater Drainage Solutions. So in this video, I'm going to be teaching you guys a simple little trick that you can use whenever you come across an old drainage line in the ground that you're going to abandon. Now, if you're going to leave an old drainage line in the ground and abandon it, you want to make sure that you fill the end in, because what will happen is if you do not fill the end in, over time, dirt and sediment will get pulled from above and will enter that void in the ground, which is the drainage pipe. This will create a small sinkhole above. So this trick here is a simple way to fill that void quickly and effectively. So what we like to use to do that is expanding foam. Now, any kind of expanding foam will work, and I'm going to demonstrate on both of these scrap pieces of pipe here how this works. I have a corrugated piece that we're going to use, and then I also have this PVC that's got a Y hook to it and a couple rotating fittings. Now, if you're interested in these rotating fittings and why not to use them, I have a video that I'll link in the description below, so you can take a look at that, because we never recommend using these fittings. So I'm going to go ahead and put the foam in this one, and then we'll also put the foam in here, and we'll see what happens. All right, so we're going to take our expanding foam. Make sure you shake this up really good. I've already done that before we started filming. And how I'm going to do this is I'm going to spray it in the 4-inch corrugated pipe first, and then we're going to move that to the side, and we're going to spray it in this fitting configuration on this SDR 35 4-inch PVC. That way the camera can also look down this Y so we can see it expanding. All right, here we go. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set that one aside, and we're gonna do the PVC one. Now, I don't know if you guys, how much you know about expanding foam, but when you use these canisters, they're pretty much one and done. So you want to make sure that however many drain pipes you have that you need to fill the voids in, you do it all at the same time. Because once this stuff starts to harden in the tube, you're not getting it out, and then the can is useless. A little bit usually does go a long way, but you always want to make sure you finish the cans off, because like I said, once you use it and it starts to harden, it's useless afterwards. Now, another thing to keep in mind, you might want to wear gloves when you do this, depending on how messy you're going to be, because this stuff is super sticky, and when it gets on your skin, it is a pain to get off. And usually you get dirt and all kinds of other stuff stuck to it, so then you have that stuck on your skin as well, and it takes at least a week for this stuff to start naturally coming off as your skin peels. It has now been 24 hours later, and the spray foam has expanded to full capacity and hardened up completely. And as you can see here in the PVC pipe, it has completely filled in this void. So this will effectively stop any soil and material from getting into this pipe now. The same thing has also occurred on the corrugated pipe, which I will show here in a minute, as well as cutting the corrugated pipe open just to kind of show you the inside of it. So the last thing that I do want to touch on with this expanding foam trick is this will not work if there is water in the pipe. You have to take the water out of the section that you're going to fill in. So keep that in mind. If you try to spray this in with some water in the pipe, what will end up happening is it will float on top of however much water is in there, and it will only expand to that capacity, leaving a void still. So you want to make sure that the pipe is dried out in the section you're going to spray this in. Now, this trick is useful for old drain lines that are underneath slabs, underneath driveways, pavers, situations where it is difficult to remove the drain line, or otherwise very expensive to have the drain line removed, and the client does not want to pay the extra money to have a concrete driveway let's say, ripped out and the drain line removed and then the driveway replaced. All right, guys, well, I hope you gained a little bit of knowledge from watching this video, and we're going to be giving away much more tips and tricks in future videos that we have learned over the years from installing drainage pipe. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. It really supports us. It supports the channel. It helps out what we do. If you're in the Tampa Bay area and you need downspout drains, French drains, channel drains, give Stormwater Drainage Solutions a call at 813-614-3456. We install PVC systems, dual wall systems, corrugated systems. Give us a call. We got you covered. And until next time, this is Stormwater Drainage Solutions signing off.